Good morning, mi amigos. Buenos dias. Today is September 19th, 2025. Sorry I haven't posted the last couple weeks. I actually just got back from Mexico for our 10-year anniversary. So congratulations to my wife for being married to me for 10 years. But anyway, all right. So within the last 7 days, Mustang Yukon this last week, right now there are 815 active homes for sale. 815 just in Mustang Yukon School District. Within the last week, the last 7 days, 89 new homes came active. That is a high for at least since I can remember, going back quite a ways. Only 53 went pending. So what is that? 36 more came active than went pending. Inventory continues to rise. And 36 sold. So we're barely even, heck, if you count pending and sold, that equals the amount that came active. So I harp on that because as a seller, just continue to keep that in mind that there's that buyers have a bunch of options and they're looking at a bunch of other houses other than yours. All right, rates. I want to talk about rates a little bit too, but right now rates, conventional 6.25, FHA 6.07, VA 5.77. Those are pretty good. So obviously, or if you keep up with it at all, you've probably heard like, oh, they're going to cut rates, blah, blah, blah. They met, 2 days ago, and the Fed did cut their rates, which doesn't directly impact us, but indirectly it does. But so here's the thing is a lot of buyers, and I was actually talking to my lender about this, they think that a lot of people think that there's just going to be this huge rate cut. So it's a conventional's at 6.25. So they think they're going to wake up one morning and the rates are going to be at like 5.5. That's not how it works. So like a month and a half ago, a conventional rate was close to 7. Right now it's at 6.25. So it is already creeping down. It's not just going to be one big drop. It's already dropping. They're already creeping down. They're already down there. We might get in the 5, probably, I would assume. No one really knows, but probably get in the 5s next year, I would imagine. I mean, we're at 6.25 now. But just keep that in mind. It's not just going to be one huge, big drop. It's a process, and it's already started, and they've already come down quite a bit. So that's going to help get your home sold, and it's going to help buyers with their rates. Also, this has come up with, just recently, I've spoken to someone about this. So whenever you list your home, make your agent, if you interview agents, if you're just going to use your buddy, your friend, your family member, or you're just going to hire the first person that walks in your door, make them justify the price that they're telling you you're going to sell your home for. Don't just take their word for it, because it's a sad part of our industry. And I'm not even sure people do it on purpose all the time. There's just the turnover rate. So what is it? I make these numbers up. They're somewhere around this, but it's like 87% of realtors are out within 18 months. Why is that? Because it's hard. And you don't get, unless you get in the right brokerage, you don't get trained very well either. So it's a big problem in our industry. But make them justify with actual numbers, with actual home sales, the price that they tell you that your home is going to sell for. Because I was just talking with a buddy, I'm going to sell his home. But they were told, him and his wife, like, I don't know, $60,000 more than what it's actually going to sell for. And I don't know where the person got their numbers, where they got their comparables at. And this person went under contract on a piece of land they wanted to buy because they're going to use this money to build a house and buy this land, and it just didn't materialize. And I don't know where they got their numbers. I don't know. I don't think the person told them this number just to put a sign in their yard. Some people do that. I'm not saying this person did do that, but make them justify it, because you can't just pull out a number out of thin air and sell your home for that. Like it has to appraise for this number. There's other homes for sale. We just talked about the active homes for sale, Mustang and Yukon alone. It's competitive to sell your home. So you have to get that price right. And sometimes it's not a perfect science either. Like sometimes I get the price wrong. Obviously I want to get the most for you, so that you can do what you want to help accomplish your goals and all that good stuff. So I'm justifying that, okay, well, we could sell it for this because of this and this and this. And sometimes that doesn't even work out. It's not a perfect science. So anyway, there's my PSA. Make your realtor justify the number that they're selling your home for. Why is it going to sell? What other homes like mine have sold for this? All that good stuff. So if you need help, you want to sell your home, you want to buy a home, give me a call. I'd love to help you.